Welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG, everybody. We're going to be doing another premier draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm today. We have another draft token, and looking forward to seeing what we can get. And yeah, I will come back once we have a seat at the table, and we'll start our drafting process. See y'all soon. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we have. Our initial card is Temur Battlecrier. This is the 3-mana 4/3. And during your turn spells, you cost 1 less for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. This is a very good one. I like this one quite a bit. Another good one is this one, the Jeskai Shrinekeeper, which is 3/3 flying haste, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain a life and draw a card. Really like that one. Dragon Spray is really good. Removal Oshish Exhale is really good. Lion Wait is very good. There's really, really good cards in this pack. What am I looking to wheel? Maybe like Appraiser, maybe Roiling Dragonstorm. That's not the strongest. Jeskai Shrinekeeper. I don't think any of those are going to wheel, but there's some really good stuff in here. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Temur. I do like the Temur colors, so let's see what we can do here. Storm Beacon Blade. Quick creature has 3 power, and when it attacks, draw a card. If you can draw 3 or more attacking creatures, that's actually very good. Not in our colors. Ice Climber's the mill. Don't really know that. Salt Road Pack Beast is nice. What's in our colors? Rider Renewal's okay. Actually, Earth Carver is a big one. I actually like Earth Carver quite a bit in our colors. I can cut off the green signal. Snowbout Stag is okay, but it's also susceptible to removal. There's a lot of removal in this, but Pack Beast is great. Storm Beacon Blade is very good, but yeah, actually I think I'm okay. Maybe War Effort? War Effort better than Earth Carver? That means it keeps me a little more open. Yeah, that's actually true. It is an uncommon. It keeps me a little bit more open. Let's see, like the Dragon Sniper, this Sib-Sig Ceremony is for constructed most likely, just for tokens and such. Uranus Rebuff, return target creatures. I like the interaction actually here quite a bit. Nomad Outpost would be good. I love Marshal of the Lost. That's actually the 2 colors we haven't chosen yet. Wonder if I should pivot, but this is a really good. It's also harmonized. Really good interaction. It's a sorcery, not instant speed, but still good nonetheless. Yeah, there's several good ones here. I think we'll go with the return target creature to its owner's hand for a tempo. I think I like that a little bit better than the Dragon Sniper, though this is quite good. Don't get me wrong. Devotees usually come late. We can get those later. I think we'll just go with the rebuff at this point. Let's see, a Toon Hunter, 3/3 trample for 3, and whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, put a 1/1 counter on its creature. It's solid. Nothing crazy. I might want to go with the Trade Route Envoy first. When it enters, draw a card. If you don't, so it comes in as a 4-mana 5/4, which is great. Yeah, I think that's actually probably a little bit better. Black-white might actually be there, though this is okay. I don't think it's going to wield. I would probably play 1 Heritage Reclamation. I would also play a Rescue Leopard. Actually may be a little bit better for the Harmonize play. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with Rescue Leopard, see what we get there. Opulent Palace would be good. Spectral Denial. I mean, the Temur deck is where this wants to live. Let's see what else we have here. Ringing Strike, Max 3. I do not like this card that much. I mean, if you have to have removal in a pinch, that's okay. I like Roamer's Routine. I like Sultai Devotee just as a good, solid 2-drop. But we're not locked into green just yet. We could go Jeskai with our picks as well. But I feel more comfortable with either the Devotee or the Routine here. I'm going to go with a solid Death Touch 2-drop. I feel like that's just really, really good. Sandstep Citadel would be good. This is for the Sultai deck here, and Wayfarer. Agent of Codis is a 2/1. Exile this card, put 2/1 counters on target, activate. That's a good, solid body as well. I think I'd rather have the first one of that. Meticulous Artisan would also be fine because it has prowess. Yeah, actually I would take Agent of Codis. Yeah, we could still go Jeskai. There's another Agent of Codis. I like Snakeskin Veil quite a bit. What is this? Bewildering Blizzard, 6 mana instant, draw 3. I mean, that's good. It's just really expensive. Very expensive. This is uncommon. I'm going to cut off the green signal. Ice Spirit Undergrowth Leopard I like as a 2-drop. Actually, I think we're going to go with the Rugged Highlands. Like, again, I need to be a little bit more focused this time on mana fixing. Let's see. Okay, Sipsig Appraiser actually came back, as did the Champion. I like both of those. Both are really good. Card advantage or later coming back. I'm going to do card advantage. Let's do that. Rite of Renewal versus Snowmelt Stag. Probably Rite of Renewal. Okay, this is actually Teamer Devotee, 2-drop, 3/3 Defender versus a 3-mana 4/4. I'm probably going to go with the Devotee for mana fixing. Oh, right. This actually is a really good pickup for us. That's actually a super good sign for us. Teamer may be wide open with that. We have another Devotee. Okay, I feel pretty good about where we're headed at now. Let's hope we get some good rares. Steel Cutter is a very good one. Really powerful one. I'll select that just for the moment. Fresh Start is a pretty good removal. Don't really care about any of these for where I hold it. So really, do I want the Steel Cutter? Because this is not really a cast 2 spells deck, but it still could work. And we could pivot into Jeskai if we needed to. I think the upside of this is much bigger than Fresh Start. So let's go ahead with Quarry Steel. And let's see what we have. United Battlefront, top 7, put 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards, 3 less, but the rest. More constructed. The Revenant's really good, like an improved Nighthawk. Sharpshooter can be good too. Disruptive Stormbrood's not what we're looking for. Wayfarer versus Roamer's Routine. This is a tough one. Not really much for us. Some of these are going to wheel. Do I just stick with the Sharpshooter or do I pivot to the Revenant? To go Sultai? Maybe I do that. The upside of this is huge. I know it's a double black, but I'm not really missing out on much of anything in this pack. I mean, the Wayfarer's good, but I'm going to just potential pivot into black. What do we have? There's another rebuff. Herd Heirloom. Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, all right. We'll take that. 1 mana, only to cast a creature spell. Until end of turn, target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample. When it deals combat damage to player, draw a card. Yeah, it's super good. Wingblade Disciples, more for the Jeskai, but we could play it. Let's see what else is in our wheelhouse here. Second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. That's also supposed to be for Jeskai, but we also could play it. I think the upside of the Disciple is good. I think we'll keep that. Let's see. 2 damage to any target with Harmonize. Snakeskin Veil. Already have 1 of those. Seize Opportunity. I might do Channel Dragonfire. Get 1. Looks like Revenant may not be what we're going for. Humbling Elder. What else am I looking for here? Unsparing Boltcaster. I mean, that does work with Channel Dragonfire a little bit, doesn't it? There's the Teamer Tawny back. I think the Boltcaster is going to be a little bit... that's tough. I'm going to go with Boltcaster on that one. Encroaching Dragonstorm. I do like that one. Yeah, we're not really losing out much anything else here anyway. Sultai Fanekeeper's Familiar. That might be worth a splash, actually. What's Reverberating Summons? At the beginning of each combat, if you cast 2 or more, this enchantment becomes a 3/3. I don't really care for that. Evolving Wilds. I think the Fanekeeper's Familiar with a splash could be possible. Yeah, we can look at potentially doing that. Let's do Attuned Hunter on this one. Here we go. Do we have a Roamer's Routine? I don't think we do yet. Versus Wayfarer. I'm going to do the Roamer's Routine. First one of that. Undergrowth Leopard. I think that's probably fine. That's our first one of that. And 1/5/4 mana. We'll do the Blossoming Sands. I don't think we'll use it, but hey, might as well. Hey, we got one of the Intimidators back as well. And, I mean, in a pinch, I'll play Ringing Strike Mastery. Kishla Village. Yeah, and one Surveil 2. It's a good one. Dispelling Excel. I think that's really good. Man, there's some good black cards here. There's another. I need some in-game, don't I? I'm going to go ahead and do the Earth Carver. That's a good, solid in-game creature. Smile at Death. Man, not what we're doing. Good card for Constructed for sure. Traveling Botanist. That's actually pretty good. Auroral Possession. Return target card from your graveyard terrain. That's actually also very good for us. Expand Stride. Flying. That's actually good too, man. All of these are good. What's going to wheel out of this pack? Probably the other Envoy. Botanist is super good value. I'm going to go with the Procession. I think getting back something that we want that's a target card. Aegis Sculptor. One counter creature. That actually could be really good. Let me think about that. Here's another tap 1 dragon. Actually, Piercing Exhale too. Wow. Let's do a Piercing Exhale. We need some more removal. A Dragonstorm. I don't think we need that one now. Good splash this. Put up to 1 target non-combat graveyard on top of your library. 2/3 Flying Vigilance. There is a Dispelling Excel here. It's probably what we want. We don't have enough dragons for the Dragonstorm, a second Dragonstorm. I may not even play the first one, depending. Another Dispelling Excel. Another Champion of Doosan. Don't think we want the Humbling Elder. We've got some good 2-drops. That's our first champion as well. Yeah, I think we're looking good here. Definitely got some things we need to cut, but I think we'll be able to find it. Teamer Battlecry is going to be good. We've got some good... I don't know about War Effort in this deck, obviously. Ooh, Iridescent Tiger is very good. Another Fanekeeper's Familiar. Wow. I wish that was a dragon. My goodness. There's a Thornwood Falls as well. Iridescent Tiger would be a double spell. I'm going to go with this one. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, Saga Wildling's great. Yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. This is such a huge pickup for us. Dismal Blackwater actually is an incredible pickup for us. And then we're back to here. Do we want another Exhale? I don't think so. I think we want the Dismal Backwater. Ooh, Narset's Rebuke is also incredibly good. I think we'll go with the Dismal Backwater. Okay, what do we have here? Swiftwater Cliffs versus, are we going to play any of these? Maybe Wingspan Stride? It's tough. I'm going to go with the Stride. There's another Rugged Highlands. There's a Dragonstorm Globe? I don't think so. Ooh, the Sculptor came around. That is a good win condition at the very end. Oh yeah, okay. Envoy versus Dragonstorm. Probably Envoy. Sure, and we won't play it, but... Okay. A little bit of a teamer value. So let's see what we got here. Let's move all these out of the way. We do have some lands that is going to help us out. So we have 3 lands, which will help us out. All right, let's see what we have. I'm going to come back after I construct the deck, and I'll tell you my thought process. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Here is the deck. The Fanekeeper's Familiars are just too good, so I will be splashing the black. We actually didn't have much red, and I'm only going to keep the Teamer Battlecry, so this is actually more of a Sultai than it actually is Teamer. Not a great deck, for sure. Didn't really get a lot of the payoffs on green. We do have some good mana fixing with Herd, Heirloom. We've got Sultai Devotee, Teamer Devotee. We have the Sagu Wildling for lookup. We've got Roamer's Routine as well. So I'm not as concerned. Even a Royal Procession could get back like a land if it got put in the graveyard for some reason. Yeah, so the way we're going to win is through the air and control. We have basically 3 counters with this. We have a lot of flyers. We have enough 4-drop or 4-power creatures with 1, 2, 3, 4. And some of these are going to be able to get bigger too with put 2/1/1 counters on it. There's a +1/+1 aura. I am using Ringing Strike Mastery just because I need a little more interaction and lockdown. Got Piercing XL, rebuff to take somebody back to land for tempo purposes. So looking to fly over the top and out tempo them as well. Champion of Doosan can do a 1/1 counter and trample. Not a great deck. 3 wins probably would be fine. I'm hoping I can get 4. Depends obviously what decks we go against. There are so many more powerful decks. We got some good 2-drops early as well. We got some protection with the Snake Skin. This gets to go back into the hand. So I will be doing a lot of holding and waiting for, passing turn with our familiars. We have 1 swamp, 2 dismal backwaters, and we have ways to look up that. So I feel pretty good about that as we go forward. Earthcarver is just a good in-game. So again, decent, not crazy. If we get, face somebody with on-color rares, we're probably going to lose. But I feel much better about the mana source for this one. But we'll see how we do, and we'll see you in the first round. Okay, first opponent. Tick Me to Fury. Maybe tickle me, but there was no L. We got all of our colors. So yeah, I will go ahead and say keep this. We're going to go ahead and try to get the Herd Heirloom out as quickly as we can. So we will do this, and it's actually really good, but we're going to go ahead and get this out to accelerate. It is an artifact. Only if class creature spell. Okay, which way are they going to go? Endure, they're going to do a 3/2. I could get a blue source down, which is probably better, or I could do the Envoy. Could also hold up Fanekeeper's Familiar here by playing the Forest and that would give me the ability to counter a target creature spell as well. That is an interesting, it could be a 2-for-1. I'll hold that for a bigger threat, and we're going to go with Toon Hunter. We also have rebuff as well, that we can use to tempo them. I'm going to go ahead and not block this time. This could get to a 4 power pretty easily. Looks like they are the Mardu colors. Okay. That's totally fine. Let's see. What do we want to do here? If we rebuff, that gives me 5 open mana. So not really enough. I think we're going to go ahead and make a 5-4. It really gums up their board quite a bit. We're going to hold. And next turn we'll have another forest. So they still have 4 mana open for this turn. They might have a trick. And that card is amazing. Or they're going to tap. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess they didn't want to trade. Okay, so I can do rebuff and then do Fangkeeper's Familiar. This could actually tempo them actually pretty good, huh? Make it a 4/4 trample. Alright, this makes it a 4/4 trample. Let's see what we have next time. I'll be keeping up Snakeskin Veil with Fangkeeper's Familiar. Okay. Fine. Dragon Fireblade. Hexproof from mono-colored. Wow. Interesting. Okay, Dispelling Exhale is actually really good. All right, we're just going to keep up. Yeah, this is going to be... This is what we wanted. They don't have any mana. Perfect. And we can keep up Dispelling Exhale, right? Yeah. We can keep up Dispelling Exhale for anything big that they play, or we could just do Fangkeeper's Familiar. I think we're going to do Fangkeeper's Familiar here, because we know that they have the Kinti Nurturer, so we can counter that. They're obviously going to be suspicious of that with Overwhelming. Can I do that? Counter target creature spell. Destroy non-creature artifact. And I don't have a dragon, so yeah, they have to let that one resolve. Okay. We can actually gain 3 life and surveil 3 if they attack. Interesting. I think we actually do that. I think we actually gain 3 life, surveil 3. Okay, this is actually really good. We have a red source, so I'm not so worried about that. Do I want Sibsig, Teamer Devotee? I really don't want that one either. I could do Sibsig though. I just realized this doesn't have flying. For some reason I thought that had flying. That was, let's go ahead and go to attacks. Okay. That sounds good to me. We should get... Let's get the Sipzig. I need the card advantage right now and keep up dispelling. Yeah, that sounds good. Now we will have the ability to... I only have a blue up for keeping flying, so I will wait until next turn for that. I'm going to keep dispelling up for anything big. Obviously they're at 5 mana, so anything that's 4 or greater will be critical here. I think they realize that I have counters, and I'm representing counters. I also have a Snakeskin Veil if they want to have targeted removal. So we're going to let that one resolve. Totally fine. Let's see here. The 3/3. Let's put it on the familiar. That way when they tap 1 down with the Sun Shield, I can still attack with the other one. So let's see if they go and tap 1 down here. Just fine if they do. Okay, totally fine. So we can represent this Aegis Sculptor is actually going to come into play quite a bit here. I can make it into a 3/4 next time. Okay, they have a 6 mana. Let's see if they have something noteworthy for high mana costs. They are getting to the point where they can equip the Dragonfire Blade, which is +2/+2, which is very good. Very good card, especially on the Kintree Nurturer. This is a Ward 2. Okay. Hexproof for monocolored. That's fine. We're going to attack with the Kintree Nurturer. Not a bad attack. I'm trying to think, for 1 mana they could have all kinds of things in this set, so I'm just going to let them have this one. It's a good 10 HP swing for them. They are thinking hard. Question is, do I want that to come out? I think we have to hold off for something bigger. Yeah, we can. That's actually a really good draw too. Now with the attack with the Kintree Nurturer, I can double block it with Agent of Kodos. I'll leave one of my flyers back, for sure. Actually, I can do it this way. 14, Agent of Kodos. In turn. Not quite sure what they have. They have some interaction, probably of some sort. So, perfect world for me is they attack the Nurturer, I double block with Appraiser and Kodos. We trade. Yeah, the Aegis Sculptor and the Attuned Hunter are so far, a perfect world for me. Crocodile. That one, I think we will excel. Does get a counter if they want it for 1 mana. I can't do the... Oh, that's even more better. Let's see if we can do this. Gosh, I can't keep up Fangkeeper's Familiar and that at the same time. This is what, 10, 14 damage? 14 damage. And that is a trade. We do need to do this, don't we? Now they can't kill my attuned hunter unless, even with cautious exhale. So let's see if they actually tap one down. They do. Actually, do I have them here? I get it 8/8 plus 6/6 is 14. I'm 1 off. I'm 1 off. Okay, that's fine. Back to 9. We have them next turn. Yeah, I decided to go more aggressive there. We'll see what they end up doing here. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have kept up the familiar 1 more time. The next turn, if they go equip and attack, they take me to 10, they go back to 14. We've pretty much got them because I have Snakeskin Veil. So that's actually great for me if they decide to equip to the Nurture and attack. They might like equip with the to the Nurture and then do the Crocodile to give it an extra counter, but even then I don't think that would be enough. Yeah, they're in a tough spot. I feel pretty good about our position. Of course, I would love to have had 1 more land there where I could have done the Fangkeeper's Familiar if they had chosen to do a creature. Yeah, the Sculptor and the Hunter are definitely a pairing to keep in mind. The Hunter has definitely become... Okay, so they're going to go in and go for it. So now they have... What, they're going to put the Crocodile on it too? Okay, yeah, that's actually even better for us. Perfect. I'm assuming they're going to attack. That takes them to 15. We're going to have a total of extra 2 damage because this will go to a 5 power. This will go to... And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it. It makes us get 2 more power. 8/8. Yeah. So they try to tap 1 down. This should be ball game right here. A little bit more of a control. That's what this deck actually wants to do. The Fangkeeper's Familiar clutch. Well, I didn't get to counter, I guess, with it, but it did get me to surveil and get some life. Stabilize me a little bit. So, yeah, I was very pleased with that. Okay, first off to a first win. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, WT Fun Size. Funny name. And let's see what we have here. Okay, so we've got the Wildling, so we can actually get the red, and we wouldn't have the familiar, but we would have everything else. So they go first. This is a really good hand for us, actually. The Wildling makes fixing so much better. Yeah, we've got to go for search up a basic land here. I'm actually gonna get. This sounds really weird. I'm going to get the swamp. Because we'll do Rugged Highlands next. And then we'll do the swamp. Or the island. Doesn't really matter. We'll do the island and then swamp. So we have all of our... So the question is do I want to run out my Teamer Battle Crier into, like, say, removal? I don't think I do. I think they have removal. They definitely have something. I'll let them decide if they want to do anything to the devotee or not, and then I can keep up Fangkeeper's Familiar depending on what they have. Okay, Dragonback Lancer. Well, that's really good. Question is do I put it on my devotee and keep up Snakeskin Veil to make it a 5/5? That would be an interesting call, that's for sure. Probably the right call is to do something like this. Yeah, I'm actually not against this, though I've got Snakeskin's Veil if I need to hold it up. And then we can do... This is tough, isn't it? Well, now they have to make a decision. They can attack. I will block if they attack with the Lancer. And then after this, I'm going to be sitting pretty because I can keep up Familiar and keep up Snakeskin Veil for whichever creature I need to keep around. Okay, so they want to... I kind of want to race, huh? Alright, I can go with that. So we have... Actually, we could go... No, I can't quite do it, can I? Can't quite keep the Fangkeeper's Familiar. Maybe I should hold off on that and just plan on keeping up Snakeskin Veil and Fangkeeper's. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go Fangkeeper's, keep up Snakeskin Veil during your turn. Oh, that's actually good to know. Shock Brigade. I don't think I'm really worried about that too much, right? It's okay. Sure. I'm going to gain 3, surveil 3. Oh, interesting. Don't need a forest. Do we want the undergrowth leopard is the question. I don't know if we do. I don't think we do, actually. Okay. Is this instant? It is instant. Okay. +1/+1. Okay, That's a 2/4. All right, we are in a really good position now. I know they have 4 cards in hand, but if they want to attack, I won't even block. I mean, we're just going to swing back with them for a ton. When this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. Make this a 5/5. Interesting. I'm actually going to do this. Oh, that's even better. What is the, oh, I can only do this once because of blue. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Six, I can just do the rebuff for the without harmonized costs at all. Let's see what they do. They got 4 mana left. Well, we're just gonna take up the they're gonna block the 6. All right, we are living off the top deck. Gosh, we have so many good draws too. If they kill the Envoy, we are in trouble. That's for sure. I don't know what else they have in their hand. It can't be the 5 damage. They would instant snapcast it. Okay, they might have just been mana flooded. Not quite sure there. Maybe they were missing a color for a splash. Yeah, we'll take it. So 2 wins already. Hey, we'll take it. We'll go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Atom Bomb 11991. Let's see what we have here. We do have the Devotee and an Exhale with the Devotee with Death Touch, which is nice. We have the Heirloom. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep it. I really wish we could go first one of these games. That's okay. We'll get there, I guess. So let's do here. We're going to do Heirloom first, I think. Probably. Oh. Land card. What do they want? Do they want the land? Or do they want... Looks like they are green, red, and white. Alright, do we want... I think we want the Devotee. And then next turn we can do a couple things actually. Heirloom can only be used to cast a creature spell, so that's important to note. Okay. If they want to attack, I'll let them attack. I really hope that they wouldn't do that, but if they have a removal, I mean, it's on a 2 mana. Okay. Looking for that blue source. There's the Baron Step Siege. Put a +1/+1 counter each creature you control. That's a tough one. What are they doing? Absent. Okay, they're going to do the +1/+1. I'm going to go ahead and I think we have to do this. before this gets out of hand. Start putting some pressure on them. We can, if we get another land of any type, we can do the Teamer Battle Crier. Oh, that's a perfect draw for us. So if I did this... All right. 4 power creatures coming at you, and we've got some tap down coming up if they have any like big, yeah. So let's do this. We have to untap it every time if they want to do anything, and I can not. Actually, I can do a creature spell like that, can't I? Well, actually, this is even better. Yeah. Could be a mistake. That's a tough decision right there. It's a tough, tough decision. So they can untap their Bloomvine Regent. Actually, yeah, they can. This is great, actually. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let's keep Fang Keeper's Familiar up. An enchantment. Good game. That's a really good game. Or a really, for each color, put a +1 player. Yeah. Nice. Okay. That was, I haven't actually seen that card yet. And in Limited, usually cards like that are incredible. But that is a Wooburg coloration there. Dragons you control have indestructible. Well, that's pretty crazy. At the beginning of your upkeep for each color, put a 1/1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put a 1 counters on 5 dragons, so you win the game. I mean, yeah. If you have any kind of number of dragons, I mean, that's incredible. This is incredible, the Baron Step Siege. Hindsight, they should have done Mardu, but it looks like we were able to out-aggro them. And yeah, do quite well. So let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Commodus. Let's see. Ooh. I don't think we can keep this one. If we had... on the draw, I would need 1 more land of any land, but I can't play anything until turn 4. I think we have to mulligan this. That's a little bit better. Okay. Wow, did we actually bend the Sagu Wildling? Oh, maybe the Familiar. Maybe I do the Heirloom and get rid of it. Keep the Exhale. So we'll keep 6. The question is do I keep Fang Keepers? I don't have... Yeah, I think we keep that. I think we get rid of the Sagu. That gives me the ability to Heirloom and do Fang Keepers and counter something, and I have 2 counters up, basically. It's actually a really good card, too. So we're going to do blue next, and then we will be able to do the Fang Keeper's Familiar Trawlers. You may exile a creature card. Okay, well, let's see if we can actually get them with a 2-for-1 here with a creature counter plus blocks. Oh. Or even a Dispelling Exhale. Oh, wow. Do they have a counter? That's the question. I'm assuming they have it. Dispelling Exhale? It's tough. Should I make them use it is the question. I have the procession to get back to familiar. Alright, I'm going to make them use it. Gain 3 life, Surveil 3. Alright, it resolved. Let's see. Don't need the island. I will keep these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cast that. I'm actually going to hold off. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright. That was about as perfect as you can get. Dragon's Prey was countered. And now they're thinking about, do they want... And they're just going to keep it. Okay, that's great. All right. I think I'm going to bait out. Let's see if they bait out a counter here. No? Okay, that's great. Do we have a swamp? Ooh, we don't. But I don't need a swamp just yet, do I? I can get it back with Procession if I absolutely have to have it. I need the rebuff. Okay. Plains or mountain? Looks like they were missing the mountain. Okay. Perfect. Let's just go ahead and do... I'm going to do a 3-3. I'm going to get the double body here. Spread the love a little bit. Hopefully they go out with the big Dragonstorm Globe. Alright, they have 3 mana available. See, that's okay. That is okay. We can go Teamer. Man, this Teamer Battlecrier is clutch. It's funny, the stun counter allowed me to draw a card. Instead of a 5-4, it's a 4-3. I have rebuff to basically tempo them out as needed. And I can get back my Earth Carver. That's okay. I will... Yeah, actually... We really don't need the Battle Crier anymore. This is a lot of damage. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can... Gosh, I could bring back Battle Crier now. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could wait and get the Dusty Earth Carver back. Maybe we'll do that, because we have the rebuff in our hands. I mean, they're in a World of Hurt already, right? So... Okay. I'm not against that. Not against that at all. Okay. OT plus trawlers? Okay. In hindsight, I should have taken the battle cry back and cast it. Yeah, just putting a lot of pressure on them here. Ooh, that is quite nice. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Coming at you. Lethal damage. Let's see. Okay. They're hanging on. Block the 4-3. That's quite weird. Yeah. Again, we're just going to spread the threats out here. And just going through... Do they have a wipe? No, they don't. Alright, I don't think they're going to be able to come back from this, because I can give trample with the heirloom. The heirloom has been pretty key in these matches to give trample and a couple of card draws. It's a really nice... rare and limited for sure. Yeah, there's no way they can even come in. I mean, okay, they go back to 8 and then I can rebuff. Yeah, there's nothing that they can do. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what my opponent, I guess he just got flooded out overall, not sure, but okay, we'll take the win. Off to bronze tier 1. Okay, next opponent, Venomist. Let's see what we can do. So far, the mana has been good pretty far, or so far in our... Yeah, it's, hey, we get to go first, which is great. Yeah, this is good. We got every color except red, but we can find that over time. Opponent took a mulligan. So they're looking to stay in at 6. Alright, and we'll do Dismal. We have Dispelling Exhale for anything early, or it's a really good 2-drop. That was great for us. Have a 2-drop from our opponent. They are looking for lands. So they have a Wildling 3/3 flyer. It's a really good card. Love that card. Let's go with this. Going to go ahead and just develop the board here. Not sure what we've got. What, green, red, blue, so a teamer as well. 6-Sealed Appraiser. It's a good card. I really like that one a lot. Ooh, don't have the red for that. I think we will keep up Exhale, and we're just going to go aggro here. Six damage is nothing to shake a stick at. We've got Dispelling Exhale for anything that is 3 or 4 mana. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and counter that. That's a good one to counter. So I guess they're planning on blocking then. Let's see here. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. We have a rebuff for any big creature that they might put down. There is the Wild Beam. That is 3 life, which is impactful for sure. I'm wondering if I actually move the wing span to the attuned hunter. Question is will they take the Agent of Kotus out and then I can do 2 counters on it? That's a good question. Do I want to do that? Then it's kind of all in on the hunter. I'm going to save the rebuff for something bigger. Let's see if they have, you know, a 6-drop or something like that. Yeah, it's Ward 2, which is great because I can pick that right back up. I hope they get greedy and attack. They didn't. So they block, take 6. I should have blocked the snow leopard. So, yeah, that's a mistake on their part. All right. Okay, there's fishing. What do they get? The Tawny team are back. Okay. And they're going to be able to tap and draw. Smart. Oh, that is quite frustrating. Gonna make them use it. Gonna make them use it. All right. No attacks, and then think how to do this. I've got how many mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can only do. Oh, actually. That's 5 mana. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Yeah, it gives me a 5/5 trampler. Ends turn. They have to get another creature out, clearly. And then I can put another 2 counters onto Undergrowth Leopard. All right, so I think what we do here is they have another tapper? They do. Wow. So we got 2 flyers. Yep, that's they definitely have a lot of dragons. So good on them. Which one is it? What did they get? Riverwalk? Oh man. Ooh, and I can't return my wings. That is about as good of a hit as you can imagine. I think drawing it's still better than random. Alright, this is actually turning around here. Oh, I should have played my hunter first. That was really bad on my part. That's bad. That was a mistake. That would have been a 4/4 trampler next turn. Which on this board is incredibly relevant. Oh my goodness, they have 2 of those. Flying haste, another 3/3 flyer. Alright. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah, my opponent. Oh my goodness, they quit? Did I have lethal in a way that I'm not aware of here? So I go next turn, I attack. They block here and trade. And I hit them for 2. But then they cast. I thought they really should not have quit there. Okay, well, I will take it. That's for sure. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, next opponent is Mew28. Let us see. Okay, we've got 3 of our colors with a 2-drop and Devotee as well. I go first. I'm liking this hand. See what our opponent does. Yeah, the difference between this draft and the last one is mana fixing at the end of the day. That's really what it's come down to. There's the Devotee. And next turn I can play the Battle Crier if I choose to. I think we're going to do Agent of Kotus first. Reason I'm doing that is... okay, sacrifice a token. Alright. Next turn we'll be able to keep up Dispelling Exhale. And, okay, that's fine. I think we do this. And then keep up Dispelling Exhale. I think we keep up Dispelling Exhale. For anything big here, it could really swing the game in a really good way. Is this mobilized? No, it's just 4/3 menace. Sure. No blocks. Is anything 4 or 5? There we go. Excellent. We will counter, of course. Wow, it's quite a lot of lands there. I think we will find our... Not that we need that, per se. 1, 2, 3, 4... Go ahead and get another basic. Sure. Stand under our deck a little bit, right? One, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 land, so we only have 8 left and a 26 card. Okay, well, that's a good card. So what are they going to do? Oh, the Tactician. Okay. Sure, I'm fine. Go with that. That's no big deal. Okay, we have no counters, so that becomes a 5/4. Actually keeps them at bay quite a bit here. Surprised no removal has come into play yet. I'm hoping that I can now let my Agent of Kotus die so I can get sure. All right, we're gonna do here. I want my Agent of Kotus to die here. What's this? Endures too. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yep. Makes sense. Let's do these two. Oh, perfect. Okay. So let's do I'm on the 2-turn clock, and we will put them on a 7/7. They clearly need to get rid of the Sculptor, which is the main threat here. I have 10 life as well. I mean, they definitely have options here. I definitely will be blocking. I'll make them have this here and make them do this here. It's actually good if they're fishing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they're taking 4. Okay. Back to 6. It's actually not a bad way to go. Champion of Doosan, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely block with the Champion of Doosan. They have a definite chance to win here. They have to kill me this turn, or they have to get rid of the Sculptor. One of the two. There's a lot of things that can kill the Sculptor, for sure. Lots of things. I mean, they need a 4-mana spell, 4 to 5 mana spell. They have the plenty of mana to do the ward cost. I will definitely be blocking with both Earthcarver and Champion of Doosan. Well, they don't have a exact clear way to win just yet. They're doing some math. Yeah, good game. Very good game here. This is, I would say Mardu colors are I mean, when they get the board state, and Anafenza is a really great card, as you can see. Endure 2 anytime one of your non-token. Yeah, so they're coming in all the way. We have 2 blockers. So we basically have to do this, and we have to do something like this, and we take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Do they have a pump? First strike. Wow. Any target. That's unbelievable. All right. Well, hey, that was our first loss. No big deal. Good game. Very good game. We'll go to the next one. Okay, next opponent is Random Octopus in the Gold League. It took me quite a long time to find a match on that one. We don't have a blue. Man, if we just had a blue, this would be an incredible... But yeah, I cannot keep this hand. This is worse, actually. Well, just as bad. Gotta find a green source. Man, that's tough. This has been the first time I've really struggled. I think we have to keep the Erd Heirloom just in case. Yeah, this is tough. It's tough to go to 5. Well, let's see what we have. 1 drop. Gonna be a Boros Mardu aggro over there. Cool sleeves. Not sure. What do we got from Random Octopus? Not quite sure what the holdup is here. They just played a land and now they're just sitting on it. They clearly have something at 1 cost. Could be the Endure. The Mardu devotee. I really like this as a 1-drop. It's such good value. Especially in a limited set. This is a really good enabler. So it looks like we do have a Mardu set, which is not good news for us. Especially with this draw that we have. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay, well, we did draw the green. That is almost really our best draw that we could have had. Looks like they are not doing anything as well. So I think we will end our turn and see if we can sure, I'll take a damage in case they do something at post-combat here. Yeah, here we go. Counter that spell. I think I want to get the flyer online first. Just represents a bigger threat with the, that's a Death Toucher, huh? Well, we are... Sure, I'll trade. If they want to trade with the Marshal. No big deal for me. Marshal's a really good card. Such an enabler for the Mardu deck. I would not block if I were them in this situation. But if they want to, I will happily trade. We might have another one. Never know. Okay. Next turn we can give our Envoy Trample if they don't Battle Veteran. Alright. 4-2. That's a good draw. especially to block. I won't attack with the envoy now. I'm just going to attack with the sculptor. So hopefully what I can do is actually block the battle veteran with the agent of Kotus, and then I can use it to put counters on the sculptor and make it a bigger threat. Another Death Toucher. Okay. Okay, they did not. Okay, well, let me think about that. Yeah, I can actually do that. Okay, I can actually bring that back to my hand and then counter another creature that they would have. So they're not going to be expecting that for sure. I'll do the, yeah, I do. I have enough that I can do it. Okay, perfect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sure. You can hit me for 2. No big deal. Interesting. This is where the Fanekeeper's Familiar is clutch. They're in a world of hurt at this point. I'm not sure what I would do if I was in their position. I would probably trade the Devotee for the Agent of Kotus, but they also know that that means that I get 2 counters on my flyer next turn as well. I'd be tempted to trade the Battle Veteran for the Familiar here, but it's a tough position for them to be in. Yeah, they're going to trade there and take 5. Alright, so we're going to do... We also have trample damage with the heirloom next turn for the envoy, which they may not realize that they'll need to block on that part too. So I don't think they can't attack here. Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do in... Activate only as a sorcery, okay. Decline, actually, because we can do better with this. And they may have a kill spell with the ward too. Oh, they do? Okay. Alright. Good to know. Let's see here. They can kill 2 of my things. I think we go ahead and do this. Oh, they're down to 1. And yeah, I will have to do the Sagu Wildling next. Well, the devotee is lethal by itself. They're going to have to bring back the hardened veteran. There's the tactician. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, let's just make them get rid of it. Oh, even better. Yeah, okay. They have to have a removal for the wildling this time or they're dead. Do they have... Nope, they're dead. Okay, great. Okay, good to do that. Alright, well that was a really good game. Yeah, this deck has outperformed way better than I thought it would. So we are 6-1. Okay, final boss number 1, Mr. Owl 18, hopefully the last final boss. Let's see what we can do. Got all colors. Yeah, go first. That's what you want to do. Be on the draw. And we will probably be going with the Sultai. Actually, we're going to go Agent of Kotus first because we don't need the devotee. Like, if they're going to burn something, I'd rather them burn Agent of Kotus first. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get in for 2. Alright. Don't need to draw any more lands. Don't want to do the Ringing Strike Mastery right until they have something here. Oh, that's an interesting one. We could tempo them here. Not sure if I want to do that. Let's... actually see if they block one of these. I'm good with either one. If they want to trade, I'm happy to let that happen. Tempted, but I think I'm going to go and get the 4-2 trample out. And yeah, what I'm thinking is if they try to swing in, I let them hit me before 4, and then I tap down whatever they come back with this turn. War effort. Okay. He's going to try to race? Okay. No problem. I think we have this with coming back with 8. This doesn't give haste, right? No, it doesn't give haste. Oh, it's a good one too. Can we do... See, we can't. No, we can't do hold up familiar because I have to use this for black. So what I'm thinking, that's tough actually. Turn target creature to owner's hand. Don't think I can do the familiar here. Like, I really need to tap this down. And I'm hitting them from 8, and then they're at lethal next turn. I really think this is the play. This sounds kind of weird, but they're going to have to spend 5 mana. Wait, can I still? Green. I can't do this, right? What? Oh, because I have Sultai Devotee. I can. Oh, there you go. Okay, perfect. This is even, like, I think we have this in the bag completely here. Because we have Fanekeeper's Swim, if they do any creature, we're instant countering and it's over with. If they want to go ahead and untap that for 5 mana, they're dead. Cause triple department, you can ensure that... I think that's totally fine, right? I can destroy it as well at the beginning of your upkeep. Alright. They're dead, right? Even if I did 3 life surveil. Okay. They have 2 mana, which means they're going to kill the Champion of Busan. Oh, Twin Bolt. Okay. think we destroy target enchantment. Which one did they choose? 1/1 at the beginning of their upkeep? I think the +1 with the mobilize is... So we have 7 damage. I don't know what this... Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Well, that was a fast final boss. Okay. Yeah, that it just came in. I mean, that was one of those things where you have perfect mana. You're on the play. Great draw. And you just... Yeah, there was nothing really my opponent could do there. I just went too fast on that. And then having the Sultai there, Devotee, allowed me to keep up the snake, which is great. Finished a quest there. And, okay, this deck got 7 wins, 7-1, 2,200 gems, and 6 packs. So we converted this token, draft token, into what you see here on the screen, which is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. We are now back up to 6,000 gems, which is amazing. And yeah, that deck, I should have actually showed the deck one more time, but that deck was did way better than I thought. It was a control deck. We had the 2 snakes, which was super clutch, as you could tell in the matches, plus the Dispelling Exhale, and just a lot of value in the deck. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Just keep in mind when you do control decks that you don't have to spend your mana each and every turn. You're looking for opportunities to catch your opponent. It's a risk reward for sure, but control decks don't want to be aggressive. That last match was kind of not really what the deck was supposed to do, just to come out aggressive and go. But my opponent spent 2 turns with 2 enchantments that didn't really add to the board state. And that's the danger of doing enchantments if you have an aggressive opponent that's on the play. That's why we basically overran there with a couple of interaction spells at the end. But that was did way better. I thought I'd go 3, maybe 4 wins with that deck because I didn't really have what I would consider true bombs. I would say the Snake, the Fangkeeper, just outperformed way better than I thought it would. So keep that in mind as you're drafting. But yeah, it was a really fun draft, and we will come back in the future with some more content. If you do like the content, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. But super happy to get 7 wins, bouncing back from our last draft. But we'll come back here in the near future with some more content. Until next time, everybody.